Alright, Spam fans, this one's for you. I know y'all been waiting on another recipe, but man, this is Spam meatloaf. No, yes, it is that good. Watch how we do it right now. Alright, so as I said, we are going to revisit the original meatloaf muffin recipe. I have been tinkering with it and I've made it my own. This is not out of a book anywhere I've ever seen, so you can blame me or you can congratulate me when it's all said and done. So first thing we have here are our ingredients. Let's talk about those for a minute. I've got a pound of 80-20 ground beef. I've got a cup of this delicious stuff right here. I like the Italian because it gives it a little extra flavor. I have got 1/4 of a cup of sour cream and 1/4 of a cup of ricotta cheese, or ricotta, depends on where you're from, I guess. 2 eggs. I've got a teaspoon of minced onions, a tablespoon of diced jalapeños. You can add or subtract that if you want to. I've got a teaspoon of garlic and some salt and pepper. Use salt and pepper at the taste. That's about 1/4 of each, 1/4 teaspoon of each, whatever. So seasonings are subjective. You like certain things better. And by the way, this is the I know it's some weird looking garlic, but that's the Kinder's garlic blend red pepper. I love that stuff. So, but you can use regular garlic. And then the star of this show is the glorious Spam. Now my favorite is the hot and spicy. I love his stuff. Too much probably, but that is the star of the show. So now, it's as simple as mixing all this up. Alright, so I've shown this trick in the other videos with the Spam, but just to go back over it, we'll get our can open here. That's a satisfying sound, isn't it? Ah. And then if you squeeze your can like this right here, put a little air on the side, she'll pop right out. Just like that. Okay. No, none of that trying to get it out. So here's a cool little trick. If you want to take the time and slice it up, dice it up, whatever, that's fine. You might have a meat mixer at your house and you can just throw it in it and it'll mix everything up. I don't know. Now here's the get you one of these doodads or the old box grater, whatever, and then just start doing this. Is that not cool? And it don't take but a second to get this stuff shredded up. And you know, I take this stuff to work. I work at a factory with people like myself, blue collar workers, and we've got a limited amount of time for lunch. Usually it's got to be something pretty convenient to have for lunch. And I take stuff I make on my channel to them and let them sample it. And so far to date, no one has spit anything back out. But this one here, this recipe did receive a lot of high praise, and they couldn't figure out what the secret ingredient was. And now you know. I've took a lot of Spam recipes to those guys and they've enjoyed it, so if they enjoy it, I know I enjoy it. Anyway, so you see how quickly that come along. And now let me put this up. So now we're just going to start blending this stuff together, and it takes a minute. I still do it by hand, and you can use heavy cream. Instead of this, you can use 1/2 cup of heavy cream if you want to go that route. Actually, that works well. Put our eggs in, put our crumbs in, our spices, and listen, man, don't be afraid to experiment with seasoning. That's the magic to everything. You season stuff up right, you can make anything taste good. All right, let's get to mixing this up. It takes just a minute or two. I've got my oven preheating at 350 right now. So when I get done with this, she's going in the oven. Just dig in. I put me some gloves on this time. I'm not scared to get dirty, but it's cold. And just make a mess. I'm a guy, man. That's what I do. I make messes, but I do clean up my messes. That's only right. But I can already smell those seasonings in there. The seasoning. Yeah, you just want to get it well blended up here. I have sprayed the pan with some olive oil. And the best way I know to do this is just kind of go around the pan. I just put a little scoop in each one with a wood spoon. If you got a better way to measure it out, go that way, I guess. But just want to try to keep them even at the end of here. And I'll come back and pat them down here in a second. Just want to take a minute and tell everybody thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you guys. And if you're into spam and keto and low carb, or if you're part of the Verta family, I encourage you to subscribe and see what's coming next. It's not always recipes. It might be a review. It might be just what I'm into. It's a surprise grab bag, I guess, every week. But it is about my journey, trying to get to a goal weight. And just come along with me and see what's happening. Alright. Now I'll go back and add a little more to each one. I'm going to pack them full. If you saw the video I did prior to this one about meatloaf muffins, I doubled that recipe actually for this because I like the bigger muffins. So the other ones still work. I mean, they're just a little bit smaller in size, but I like that recipe too. So, give you some options here. Alright, these are ready to go into the oven. So here's the key. The trick is don't just cook them to their ash. Wait and check them about 15-20 minutes in, and then slowly just keep checking them till you get up at about 165. I'm gonna put a probe in it because I think that's the key to keeping them good and juicy, or part of the key anyway. So if you burn them up, they dry out, and nobody likes dry meatloaf, am I right? All right, let's get them in the oven. I pulled these out about at 140 using my little probe, and now I'm going to add the magic sauce. Yes, this right here. Now, of course, if you're not doing keto, low carb, whatever, use your ketchup, or if you are doing low carb stuff, they've got sugar-free ketchup or whatever. But this is sugar-free, so I enjoy this a lot. It tastes great. And now I'm just going to dab it on and then put this back in the oven and finish it off. This is the secret sauce. Secret ingredient is the Spam. I like to put it on a little thick. If I had a little squirt bottle, that'd probably work better, but this will do. Now these bad boys are going back in the oven to finish them up. Probably about 10-15 more minutes. Here's our final product. Man, this stuff smells delicious. I can't wait to have it for lunch this week. And just zip them up in a Ziploc bag, take them and pop them in the microwave at work, or put them on the dash, or whatever you need to do to warm them up a little bit. Or you can eat them cold. Let's dig in. I'm out here sneaking me a snack. Meatloaf warmed up on the dash. Let's take a No, that's good. It's all about planning. Gotta have a plan. Man, I have to say, this beats any meatloaf I've ever eaten in my life. It is juicy inside. The key's not to just keep cooking it until it's done. Get it to about 165 and cut it off. But man, this is the best. You can customize it. You can add peppers and things like that to it. But man, I love this recipe. So give it a try. Tell me what you think in the comments. And until next time, may the Lord bless you and eat well.